How does the AeroStrand work? Remarkable. The AeroStrand is the only product that can add hair whether the patient has 10% loss or 90%. But most important, without covering the existing hair, actually adding hair in between your existing hair. Now, next stage of hair loss through chemotherapy is when the patient starts losing more hair to the bald stage, whether there's partly bald areas or the entire head becomes bald. Then we can still attach by using a smaller blending strand. Remember, the blending strand is the component of the AeroStrand, the finished product. So the blending strand can be made with different size openings. The millimeter openings of the blending strand are designed to conform with the amount of hair that the patient has. So as an example, a larger opening blending strand is for an area that has more of the patient's hair to contribute through. A smaller opening is for an area that has less of the patient's hair blending through. Now, if the patient has a bald area or the entire head becomes bald, the millimeter size of the blending strand comes all the way down to a 0.5 millimeter, therefore filling up an entire bald area. Take a look at this. Yeah. Next, I want to show you different millimeter sizes, from a 20 millimeter all the way down to an 8 or a 7 millimeter. And remember, the wider the opening, the more the patient's hair comes through, because the patient has more hair in that area. And the less hair the patient has, the closer the openings. So let's take a look at the different millimeter sizes. This is an M20, 20 millimeter opening. This is an M15, 15 millimeter openings. This is an M13, 13 millimeter openings. This is an M10, 10 millimeter opening. This is an M9, 9 millimeter openings. This is an M8, 8 millimeter openings. This is an M7, 7 millimeter openings. Next, after chemotherapy, when the patient's hair is growing back, this is very important, the AeroStrand still works with the hair as it's growing back, no matter how short or how long the hair is. The existing hair growing back will have a place to go. The existing hair will go through the openings of the blending strand. So your scalp will breathe and your existing hair will grow freely. This is very important. So now, through the regrowth stage, you'll still be able to have added hair without covering your existing new growing hair. It'll blend in naturally and you'll have full access to your scalp. Now I want you to read the copy on how the AeroStrand works. And at the end of that copy, look at a short video of the AeroStrand on the front temple. You'll see how invisible it is and how translucent it is. It's quite amazing.